Mm. This is just testing, guys. I'm seeing if this is going to work for what I did. Um, and of course, the noisy cat's got to be in. Okay, go to my channel. Go to my channel on YouTube, please. Can you go to my channel on YouTube? And it should say live on there.
Okay.
Do you see the live?
Yeah.
Okay, can you type in there, please? Where it says typing, does it let you type?
Testing to see if.
Oh! Hey, Katie.
Oh.
Yeah. Ah! Nobody was supposed to see this. You're fine. I'll be doing it. I just wanted to make sure how I did it was working. Evidently it is. Just finishing up with my piano key thing. My piano key. Where's my piano key? This thing's huge. Yeah, I was making my piano key. Oh, wow. Oh, cool. Yes, it does. Oh, it works. Cool. I don't know why I keep trying to type. I don't need to type. I'm live. Where's my piano keys? Yes, it works. So pretty. There. See that piano keys? I can't. I'll try to stand up so you can see it. This one. This is what I've been working on.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
All right, bye.
Thank you. Can you take the Mr. Talking person out, please?
No. I'm gonna leave Mr. Talking person in here.
No, take him out, please.
Mr. Talking person, are you ready to go flying by?
My cat is like has to be talking. Good grief.
Come on, you gotta have a little noise in here.
That looked like it's supposed to, I'm assuming. I don't know. I never did a piano key. I'm not sure. I'm trying to figure out what it's supposed to look like, and I don't know. This thing's huge. I just made a bunch of oh, dropped my seam ripper on the floor. I just did a bunch of strips, and some were long, and then for the main part I cut 10.5-inch from my strips, and then these are 4.5-inch, and it was three colors. It was a color, white, and a color. And then I just cut 4.5-inch strips. Ah. It's like, good grief. Oh, hey, Melanie. Oh, no. Well, hey, that live worked. It worked. And I didn't go through, even though I have StreamYard and Streamlabs, I'm using direct Yahoo. And am I all choppy? Or is it normal? Hi, Melanie and Joyce. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, I'm just finishing up with my piano keys for this huge quilt. Oh, perfect. So I'm not slow motioning. It's not going chappy. Oh, wow. Goodness. Yeah. This is what I'm doing. Making this, I don't know, piano key thing. I just put 5 strips together and then turn some sideways, turn some the other way. And this thing's huge. Did you guys see that? Sherry did it. Where she showed that clock. Hey, so Terry. Ah. Sherry did that. Where she showed that quilt block made into a clock, and oh my gosh, that was so cool. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna turn like the pineapple clock. I think that pineapple one, turn it into a clock, and I think, oh, because some of these blocks I just did them just because. So I thought that would be great. Oh, yeah, Sherry did it on her live, and she was just showing it. She had it actually on a clock, and it was one of the stars. It was one of these. Yep, there goes all my. It was one of these. She had one of these stars made into a clock, and that's what I'm going to do with this one. Make it into a clock because it looked so cool. Had the numbers and everything, and she just put it on a board, and then you can get the mechanism that runs the clock at like Walmart or well, Joann's you can't because most of them are closed. Michael's, but I know Walmart still sells them because I seen them the other day. Um, yes, Melanie, she was. She just she said she got that from somewhere, and but then she made one, and it's just a clock mechanism like you find it. Well, Walmart in the crafts place, and it's a mechanism, and it comes usually it comes with either numbers or the Roman noodles, geez, Roman numbers, and you glue it. And I thought, well, I'll use either. I don't really want to use hot glue, but that's probably what I end up using, and just put it a board on there. Um, Soft. She just made out of her orphan blocks. She just did it out of. She said she was doing it out of orphan blocks, and I thought, oh, these would be cool. I mean, think about it. What a cool clock that would be on the wall. Just super cool. It would just be, wow. I think that would be super, super cool clock. Super, super cool. As bad as I'm shocked that this is actually working. No, I'm just using Yahoo's instead of using StreamYard and Stream. I have StreamYard, Streamlabs, and all them other ones, and I'm like, why does it have to be so difficult? Of course, I only have one camera set up right now, but because I wasn't even sure it would work, and I thought, well, if it don't work, the only one I'm going to see is me, so it don't matter. But I'm ecstatic that you guys came in. This is like really, I'm excited. This is exciting. So what have you guys been working on? I can't remember. One of the chats, Melanie said what she was working on, and I can't remember. Where's my? Yeah, so you just take these. I just did these little strips. This is to make because I need some more piano. See, I just cut little strips. They're 2.5-inch strips, and I didn't pick and choose. I just did 3 colors, and then you put white between each one, and you cut the. After you sew the strips together, you cut. They're 4.5 inch wide. Like this is a block. See, this would be 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. That would be 1, and then the second one, and then you just sew them together. Applique shamrock 6 to go. Okay, that's what that was. Okay. That's what I was like. I knew you was doing something, but I couldn't remember. Couldn't remember what you were doing. I'm like, what was she doing? Applique shamrock. Oh wow, cool. No, and then I thought, Well, I'm going to make that clock. And I'll have to end up making two just in case. And I thought, well, this live works, so why not do making of a clock live? I think that would look really cool. My dog's in here. Um, no, my cat was in here earlier, and he likes to. He's 22 years old. He'll be 22 in 2 months, and he is so noisy. He likes to. He screams, and he's been sterilized, but he likes to scream, and so he's very, very loud. It's like, ah, all these orphan blocks. Oh, I wonder what. Oh, here's the other ones I did. Oh yeah, I forgot about these. I just did these. I just want. This is also the pineapple block, the same as that one over there in the corner. This is another version of the pineapple blocks, and I showed these in the video. But I did like 4 of them, and I'm like, well, I don't know what I'm going to do with them. Whoops, that's what they look like. I think they're cool looking. They're just scrappy looking things. I don't know what I'm going to do with them. I'm like, I was going to keep going, and then I got tired with making them. But these are fun. Yeah, I actually did these. I did these on a demo to show you how to make these. These are kind of cool. But I made a whole bunch. There's a pink one. And I'm like, no, I don't want to quilt out of them. I don't want to quilt out of them. It just, I don't know what I'll do with them. They're kind of, I don't know. Just now, I guess they're what they consider orphan blocks. I don't know. I didn't have any before. Now I have them. But I don't want to put them with something else because they all go together because they were all made with the fat quarter bundles I bought are just really strange. Yeah, see? They're just but it's still a pineapple quilt. It's the pineapple quilt block. It's the same as that brown or that red and black one. It's still a pineapple quilt. It's just done differently. And then these ones are part of a they quilt of the month thingies. And the other one came down today, and I don't know where it's at. I have to make it. It's a heart. And April, when she does it, she's going to show she's the original table topper. Oh, I don't think they're big enough for a placemat because they're not. Oh, I can put 2 of them together though. Oh, like that. Or however, I'm looking at it backwards. Oh, okay. Oh, that would be cool as a placemat. Oh, oh yes. Oh, yeah, that would look cool. Like, and it would look like that. Is it? I don't have table runner. I don't have anything that. My table in the kitchen is glass and it's round. Put it all for a table topper. I don't know. Like it. I want to see. Pull my design board out. As long as it don't hit the ceiling. Now we're going to see. Hey, cut it out. Stay. 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 Like that. Because what I originally was going to do was this. Like that. Stay. like this. And then I thought about doing that. But then I couldn't figure out how to make it, because that is cool looking, and I'm like, uh, um, I'd have to do cutting, but that would be definitely different, and use that as a centerpiece on a table. It's definitely different. It's kind of like the box in a box, but it's definitely different. Or like this, but it's different. Stay up there. No, I would want this up like that. Makes it look different. I don't know. Excuse me. Oh, hi, Zaza. Oh, wow. This was supposed to be a testing thing, but that's okay too. Wow. That's a shock. That's a shock. It's wonderful you guys came. I'm like, wow. That would be kind of cool. I don't know what for. It wouldn't be, I guess, the center of a table if you had a square one. I don't know. I don't know. Center of it. I don't know. That would be a little wild. I would have to figure out how to sew that together though. I don't know. I don't know how I would sew that together so it makes it look. Oh, applique it, huh? I'd have to applique that top piece on there. That'd be the only way to do it. To keep it that dimension without cutting into it. Yeah, applique. Oh, that would look cool. And then I don't know what I would do with it. Hang it on the wall, I guess. I don't know. So I take it everybody's having a terrific, I don't know what day is this, Tuesday? Me, I was just playing around trying to figure out how to do the live thing. And I thought, if at this point, if Facebook Live does the other, why not? And so I like, okay, I have Streamlabs, StreamYard, pay for all of them, and I'm like, but if YouTube Live does the same thing, why not use YouTube Live? And it did. I just wasn't expecting it to actually go live. So I'd have my other half in there. I said, make sure this thing's on. And then here comes somebody. I can't remember. Zaza, so when you gonna put your video out? Huh, 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 huh. I did it. You should. Test turned into a party. No kidding. Big party. Ah. Excuse me. I don't like allergies. I dislike allergies. I don't like allergies. They're bad. They're bad. No, that's what I was. Oh, there goes my design board. That's fine. Um, come on, back down. But for those that just came in, this is what I've been doing. What's the matter, Duna? No, you can't have that. No, no, it's not yours. No, it's not yours. No, you don't get that quilt. And my Sharpay's on the floor. She's like, thinks it's her quilt. No, this is what, for those that just came in, this is what I've been doing. Oh, where's the piano? Oh, it's on the other side. These piano keys are the border. And I'm not going to, I use fleece, which that's fleece. I'm going to back it with just the fleece, and then I will quilt it. And I just use my sewing machine here to quilt. Um, hey, Giovanna, and I know I'm pronouncing your name wrong. I know I am, but yeah, wow. Jess, hi, hi. This Jess and Giovanna. This was supposed to be a test, and I didn't actually realize. I'm. I didn't want to go. I have StreamYard and everything, but I'm like, YouTube has a live. Why not see if it works? And I'm like, oh. Hey Jess, that was a cool block. Did you fix your thingy or did you leave it? I like this. And the chat is just right here. I don't have to go to StreamYard and back and forth. It's one thingy. Yeah, I fixed it. Oh, come on. You should have just left it. Seen how many people noticed it was backwards or sideways. I thought it was supposed to be that way until you said something and I went, well, okay. I'm like, oh, okay. See, nobody would have noticed if you hadn't have said something. Oh, come on, Zaza. If I did it, you can. I'm just all over the place today. I'm excited. This is work. This is cool. This is so cool. Who's under there? I can't tell. There's a cat under my feet. Who is that? I got a cat thinking my feet are chew toys. Stop. Goofy. But no, I think that would. No, see, Jess, I tried to do that one that you did, and mine didn't turn out so good. See, this is the one you did a while ago, and it just didn't. These are not right, and I don't know how come. Um, yeah. The only thing I haven't figured out now is how to get people, but it's not. It doesn't look like the one you did. It does, but it don't. I should try as well, but I never sew in the afternoon, and you guys are on. Actually, I'm early mornings. Are there corner squares? Yeah, I did them. I did them corner, and then I cut them off. I folded them down like that and cut them off, and this is what happened to mine. So I think maybe my block is bigger than it's supposed to be. So I'm just gonna redo them and make the corners bigger. Let's see, that would be Italy. I don't know. It's usually 1:00 in the morning when I'm playing on the computer. Yeah, this is one that Jess did from the Civil War blocks. I don't remember what Jess called this one, but it's the Civil War blocks. But this is one she did, and mine just didn't turn out. My square corners are thing, so my block must be off a little bit. But and this is a one, I think it was Jess that said it makes little, when you fold the seams open, it makes little. Did you do this there, Terry? Make the sides not right? I don't know what I did wrong. I did something wrong, and I'm not taking it apart. Other than I'll do some bigger corners. If I came alive. Well, that's okay, Giovanna. It would just be us two. See how many people came on there? Yeah, that's why my videos get released early in the morning, because that's when I'm on. But that's also when it's dark in this room. Right now, that window's open. Um, yeah, that would work. I don't care. I just have to figure out how to do it because I don't know how to do it. Um, no, Jess, not at all. No, no, no. Lots of insomnia. I have bad insomnia. Bad, bad. Or I get tired and fall asleep watching live. I fall asleep. I did that with Tammy's retreat. I just fell asleep. I was listening to her and I was live and I fell asleep. I'm like, oh my gosh. And it was just good thing that after a while my computer turns the camera off or I'd have been on live sleeping. Wonder why quilters have so much insomnia. We can't shut off our brains, I guess. I don't know. So what's everybody working on? I don't know what I'm working. I gotta fix this. This is bugging me. But I'm gonna make those clocks. Make one of those clocks out of this. I think this would be I don't know, it's a big clock, but I think it would look cool as one of that clock. That would look so cool hanging on the wall. That would just, I love that star. I just love that star. It's just cool. That I don't know, can you see that material? It's sparkly. I don't think you can see it. It's oh, there. See, it's all glittery. That material's got glitter in it. It's just weird material. I was just looking for the name of that block, and now I see which block. Which block, so Terry? Oh, the one that Jess made. I don't remember what she called that thing. I don't remember. I think this was the second block she did, and I don't remember what she called it. But mine don't look right. It does, except for the corners don't. And I don't want to cut that off. Well, I guess I could. I don't know. I guess I could cut the top off. I don't know. I must have did my, because they're all 1/4 inch seams, but I guess mine, I don't know. Something went wrong. I don't know. I guess I could just cut it off. I don't know. I don't know if that would look silly. Oh, you think it would be fine if I trimmed it? Well, that's what I was thinking. It's like, you know what? It's straight across, and I can just trim it, and it will be like that. Oh, okay. Well, that'll work too. Yeah, but see, it's like weird looking because it's not square. It's crooked. It's a Corey Yoder block. Oh. Yeah, I don't remember what Jess called it. I don't. Working on my ironing board. Oh, your ironing board legs broke? Oh, you must have a portable one. Oh, they're supposed to be 12-inch. Oh. I will see. And I bet you mine is not. The other one is oh. So this block measures 13. So somewhere, yeah, it measures 13 by 13. So somewhere along the lines, I don't have my seams exactly 1/4, but they all look the same. Nope. So somewhere So it's unfinished that it's 12. Where did that go? 12 and a half. So I got a half inch too big. Okay. So I could cut it off. I'll just trim it. I'll just trim it. And that's, yeah. Oh. I don't get unfinished is 12 and a half. I didn't see anybody else make it. So I was like, well, I can't tell. And I had to keep going back to Jess's channel. Okay, how'd she do that? How'd she do that? Oh. Oh. Were you just putting PVC legs on it, Joyce? My ironing board is like 1,000,000 years old and it's metal. It's got the cage. If I took the top off, it's actually got a cage on it. It looks like a wire cage on top. It's not. It is flat, but it's like a wire cage. It's like this thing's old and it's got this spring, and if you hit it just wrong, the whole thing collapses onto the floor. It's like it was. I've never saw it. I'm not. It is Corey Yoder block. I don't know. It looks like it's supposed to, but just is. Let me see if I could see. See, it looks like it's supposed to, but it doesn't. My star doesn't show up. I guess I used too light a fabric over here, and it doesn't. My star doesn't show up. But a year trying to make a star, and I finally make a star. And that was this one when I made this one. Finally was able to make a star. And that fabric is just like sparkly, sparkly. I wonder what happens when you wash it. I don't know. Yeah, the one that's well, see, it to me it doesn't. I can't see the. I guess it's just my eyeballs. Okay, because if I show it on the camera, I can see it, but I have to turn it sideways. I have to turn it sideways. This is the one I thought about making a clock out of. This one. I love this block. This was the one I first did when I was like, you know what? I'm going to do paper piecing. This is the one that I did. That would make a cool clock. And I thought, because I have the piece of wood that I could stretch this thing onto. And I think that would look cool. And this one, because when I do the paper piecing, I don't sew through the paper, and I do it on wax paper, or what I call it, wax paper. It's it's just wax paper. This one took me a long time and I actually, when I designed it, I didn't know what I was going to do. And this one's done. There's 388 pieces to this thing, and it's done one section. The sections go like this. And then, of course, I did my flange. It's done, the sections are like this. This is a section. And I sat there and I counted them. And it's like, oh, that's a lot of paper piecing. I've not done another one like it. It took me a long time. Freezer paper, that's it. Wax paper. No, freezer paper. And I don't sew through the paper. Put that on the back of a quilted jacket. That was what I thought about doing. because I want to make a jacket, but I'm chicken. I'm chicken. I sewed clothes, um, and that would look cool on the back of a jacket. Yes, it would. And it's like, wait a minute, I'm not William. I can't do that. But no, I want to make a jacket, a jean jacket, kind of. And I want to put like it has patches all over it because I think that would look cool. And but yeah, that's what I thought about doing with that. Other than that, the back would have to be huge. And yeah, I don't think it would look good in the front, but yeah, on the back that would pull. If I can do it, anyone can. But of course, if I mess it up, who cares? I'm the only one that has to look at it, so I don't guess it really would matter. So no, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna attempt it. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Um, what? I haven't seen you make a coat, Jess. Where's your coat? Oh yes. Did you make a coat? I can't remember. Um, I'm not a garment maker. Is double-sided. Oh, too funny. I'll show you when I get live again. Okay. Does it matter whether it's lopsided? No. I none of my blocks are straight. Not one of them. Every one of them are well maybe see they're not. I don't know, maybe that's where it's supposed to be. I don't know. No, cause see, and I refused it. Oh, that is the way it's supposed to be. Never mind. Okay, that is what it's supposed to look like. Huh. Okay. I'm not a gar. If you're a sewer, how can you not be a garment maker? It's the same, right? No. So what do you call a person that garment makes and quilts? Both, I guess. I don't know. I don't know. What do they call people? No, I've always done all kinds of crafting. It's always the only thing I have to give up. A double thread. The only thing I think I have to give up is being able to embroidery. I can't see. I can't see it anymore. So that's why I had to give up hand sewing. I can't see it. Um, you can call them talented. Mm, Um, I get bored doing. The only thing I don't like doing is the same block over and over and over. Like this one when I did this piano one, it's like it's the same block, just different colors. No, that's why it's taken me almost a week to do because I like blocks where each block is different. Um, tailor is for clothes and sewing is for everything else. Hmm. Well, that's true. Well, hmm. Hmm. Yeah, because I also upholstery. So, um, but that's my dad. He owned an upholstery shop and told me I had to do it. And there's the tools figured out. Oh, William, look here. Look what I did. Oh, my goodness. No, holy cow. If I could figure out how to put people on here, I would, but I don't know how to do it in YouTube. See, I'm not using thingies. I'm just using YouTube. It's great. Were your ears burning? We was talking about you and your coat. I'm gonna make one, but I'm too chicken. It's like no. That red coat is so. Oh, that is amazing. That red coat is pretty. I like that. That's a. Oh, that. Yeah, yeah. I like that red coat. Oh my goodness. A twin mixed twin. Oh no, there goes the counting again. Excuse me. Rita, I'm. Good night, Giovanna, and thank you for coming. Oh, it's wonderful. This is so exciting. Ah! Thank you, Giovanna, again. Oh wow, this is exciting. Um, now if I can figure out why did Nightbot do that? I didn't even know Nightbot was on here. Oh no, sorry. Oh, I have to fix that. I haven't. I guess I did activate Nightbot. So why doesn't it do the channel things? I don't know how to do that. Um, the oh, posting people's channel things. I haven't figured that. Nightbot wasn't supposed to be on here, but I guess it is. I guess I did set Nightbot up. Whoops! I have to be careful. Too many emoji. I gotta go back into Nightbot and fix that. I don't think that, I mean, I need to go turn that feature off. Nightbot is a terror. No kidding. I know. Nightbot has one advantage. It keeps the trolls out. And I want to see. I don't think I can. Yes, I can. I can do it. There. Hey, look at that. And I can do this. Then they can do it. That, okay. I think that worked. Who's on here? I can't see. William, Jess. Hey, it worked! It worked! It worked! Oh, I get excited. Sorry, guys. I get excited. That's cool. It worked. Yes. I don't know why I keep typing. That's funny. I don't need to type, and it's hard for me not. And see, I sit on my hands, so I'm not. But I don't know how to. Yeah. So it's Jess's fault. It'd be Jess's fault, Nightbot. Jess or William's fault. I don't know. I don't know. See, William, they suggested I put this on the back of a jacket. Would that look cool or what? I gotta fix it. That would look cool. Applique it on the back of a coat. Oh, I could do that. I could do that on my other jacket. Oh, I don't even have to make the jacket. I can just put that on there. Oh. Oh. I'm gonna see. I'm gonna look at my jacket. I bet you. Wonder what that would look like on that jacket. That jacket's older than the heels. Bet you that would look cool. I don't know. would look cool. Definitely. I need to make me another jacket. This one's old. I need to make another one. Nobody's seen that. I haven't made coats before. Nobody's seen that. How large is it's big. It's huge. This block is it's the one I did paper piecing. It is 19 by 19. But oh, there goes Mike. Why does everything end up on the floor? But if I take the binding off, oh, but this one's been quilted. Oh, but that's okay because I could cut it. It's not a big deal. Without the binding, just the block itself is I think it's 15 3/4. 15 3/4. So it's a big block. It's huge. When I did it, I have an old. It's made out of like white pine, and I was going to put that inside of it, and I thought I had made it big enough, but I didn't. The white pine frame is bigger than that, and it's like I don't want to add no more to it. So I just like, well, that idea didn't work out so good. Oh, that would look cool on a jacket. That means I got to take the binding off, but that would be okay because it comes unsewed. I could do that. And if it doesn't work, then it's, I don't know, somebody's fault, my own. Well, I guess it wouldn't make any difference. Sew it in, make it part of the fabric. Hi, Sherry! Hi. Sherry, I was talking about that clock you showed. Where's my block? Where's that block? This one. This would make a cool, for that block you was talking about, that would make a cool clock. Or the other one, wherever it went. It's this one. Like that clock you did, that would make a cool block. Like that clock you showed. That would make a cool clock. I gotta see. That was. So I wonder how you get. Wouldn't that make a cool one? That would be. Wow. I got to figure out how to get other people on here. Ouch. My Bluetooth stuck in my hair. I'm always like this. I thought you would have known that. I'm always like this. This is like, yeah. Well, it would. That's it. Because I didn't, when I made this block, I could not get a star made. Like the friendship stars, I can't figure out how they're done. I've made them and made them and made them, but they don't come out. And I'm like, you know what? Half square triangles can make stars. And I made all mine with half square triangles, except I cut them. I make 4 half square triangles at a time. I don't cut and sew the little triangles together, but I make 4 half square triangles at a time. And I'm like, okay, there's my legs, which are also, what do they call these things? flying geese. I hate making flying geese blocks. They're such a pain, but they're flying geese. These are just made with half square triangles. And it's like, no, I'm making those flying geese with half square triangles with 2 different colors. It will grow, just have, oh, um, it will. It will. What do you mean? You have lots of energy, or it's just me? I'm just hyper. I'm hyper, always. I can't sit still. That's why I always have to do something. I am hyper. That's with me. That's why I got hyper dogs. Where she's on the floor. Duna. Duna. No, she's on the floor. She's sleeping. My Sharpie's sitting right here. She's sleeping on the floor. With one eye open. Yeah, that when I first started this, I had one of my black and white cat that will be 22 in 2 months. He was in here, and this live started, and he started screaming. It's like, holy cow. Yeah, the black and white one is the one that is on that one video where he came in. Wow. I have to channel your inner self. No, Jess, you channel your teacher self. It's like she's a teacher. Yes. There's nothing wrong with that, but I'm just hyper. I'm hyper. Yeah. I think that's why I like doing the scrappy quilts, because I'm hyper. And they represent me. I just that just me. I like the colors, the different, and when you do scrappy, you don't have to I mean, all these go together, but they don't. I mean, like, well, it fell over, but when I made those pineapple blocks, I'm like, okay, I can do pineapple blocks. I made them traditional. All the colors match from fat quarters, but it isn't me. So then I decided to make non-traditional ones, which is these. And I'm like, it's still a pineapple block. I don't know what I'll do with it other than, I think I'll do that. Make a table runner or something, sit in the center of a table, and then I do that, and the cats will think, oh, cool, let's get on the glass top table and play. It's like, wow, this is so amazing, you guys. I am just like, wow. Well, Jess, you could do jumping jacks. Get your inner self going. I just gotta start making dinner. Oh, okay. Where's my dinner? Not gonna make me none? No, my dinner, no. Jumping jacks. Oh, that's true. You got kids. That's true. Well, I could send you 100 and Baron. He weighs 165 pounds as of yesterday. That's that big bull mastiff. He, not one in here, 165 pounds. It's like, dogs, stop growing. And he's got 2 years left. Check out the of the month tutorial. She does a star and the written instructions. I thought I'll have to look at it. I'll have to look. I thought I seen it, but maybe I missed it. Sometimes YouTube notifies me, and then other times it's like, why didn't you notify me? Hello? Or I get notified after the live starts 30 minutes later. It's like, wait a minute, this started 30 minutes ago and you're just notifying me? Um, I'm gonna put it on that jacket or one of them. I'm going to. I'm gonna. I don't know. I'll probably just applicate it on there. Oh, that would. Oh, yes. And then I don't know what. I never wear that jacket. It's a jacket where it's cold and it's 83 here outside, and uh, uh but I gotta get brave enough to do it. I'm like, well, I guess that's a start. Applicating it on a jacket is a start to making one. I don't know. But again, if it's messed up, nobody will know but me because I'm the only one that will see it. I have 3 blocks that have incorporated into different vests. Now, see, that to me would look better on a vest than an actual coat because then I would actually wear it as um, I don't wear much coats. This is as cold as I get, and it's because I was cold. Now I'm getting hot. No, you could put it on a hoodie. I don't own a hoodie. I don't own any hoodie. Are you all doing a quilted jacket? Are we all doing? Oh, Sherry! Oh, that would be. Oh, now that would be cool. Except William would win. William would win the challenge of a jacket. Well, no, he would win. I'm ready for a quilted jacket challenge. Yeah, but William, that's not fair. You would win that challenge. That's not fair. Except it has to be a scrappy one. Yeah, that would has to be scrappy and quilted. Well, I'm gonna thank you, Sherry. Thank you for coming in here. Thank you. See, if we made it be, has to be quilted and scrappy, then William would have to go, okay. He could use tweed, but it has to be scrappy. Like scrappy. Like, yeah. That would be cool. We should do that. We should do that. I don't know how we would do that though. How would we do a jacket challenge? Scrappy tweed sounds amazing. I think it would be cool. I have a quilt that I made out of tweed. It's a California King, and it's all made out of tweed. There's black and white polka dots. There's yellow flowers. And no, I can't get it because it's heavy. It's on my bed in there. And it's made out of all tweed. There's big flowers and I can't remember what else is in it. It's like, do I want to make a quilt out of this? And it's so heavy. And I hand quilted it on this machine, and it was like I had wrestled a lion or a bear or a grizzly bear. That would look cool, though. A scrappy. Oh. But William still has hands up, and he would win because William would have it done and over with. Okay, where's everybody else's? That's a good idea. A coat challenge. I would lose. I can make a little one. Make one for my dog. There, that's what I can do. Then if it's messed up, the dog won't care. that would be funny. The dog's not going to care if it's messed up. The dog don't care. we can have to the end of the year. Oh, that's true. That's true. So we need to do that. That would be cool. I bet you a lot of people would do that. That's a cool. Oh, that would be cool. But now I have to think. Oh no. I think that's a good idea. Who started that anyway? Jess did. She's the one that started that. Now that would be cool. Be a good way to get rid of a bunch of scraps people have. Perfect way. Make a scrappy jacket. And it wouldn't even need to have sleeves. It could just be sleeveless or sleeves or a vest thing. That would look cool. But no pockets. I don't do pockets. Except William, he's got to do pockets. William don't like pockets. I don't know. When I was making the jackets, what I sewed was the bodice first, and then put the sleeves on, and then you sew the bodice and the sleeve all as one piece. I go back. I don't. The one thing I don't like is zippers. I hate putting zippers in, even though I'm just fine. I just don't like zippers. It seems like I always end up sewing my finger into the zipper every time. And it's like, you know what? I'm tired of the zippers, so I'm not putting them. I just leave them without no closure. Welted jackets. Yep. Exactly. Yeah, they don't have no. I believe that's the ones that don't have no zippers, no buttons. They just. I think some of them I've seen where it's like a cord that goes across, or so you can close it, but they don't have no zippers or with those. I think I've seen them. It's a long piece, about so long, and it's wood, and then it has that thing that goes across. You see them sometimes on little kids' jackets where there's a button or a piece of wood, and it's just a thing that comes across. That's it. Now I have to think. Now, my brain might. I don't know. Now I have too many projects going on. I have all these blocks, and I don't know what to do with them. Before I had none. Now I have all these, I guess everybody calls them orphan blocks. What am I going to do with these things? Make clocks out of them all, and then hang them everywhere. No, that I don't know. I don't know if they would look good next to my grandfather clock out there. I don't know. They might. No, I'm not drinking coffee. I'm drinking Mountain Dew. I don't drink coffee, even though it's in a coffee cup. I drink Mountain Dew, or I drink infused water. I put cucumbers, or usually it's cucumbers and watermelon inside of a container. Close it up, let it sit overnight, and it infuses the water. Or I've been known to freeze, like you can poke a little hole in a grape and freeze it, the same with, and then use the grapes as ice. And as they melt, it turns the water. It starts tasting like grape juice. It's actually kind of cool, and yeah, it's infused water is fun to make. I'm totally down for a tutorial. Yes, William could give a tutorial. A jacket making tutorial. That's a good idea on a live show. That's a good idea. Where did time go? Okay, William. So when are we gonna do this? William could do it. A tutorial jacket thingy. That would be cool. Are you good? Okay, so everybody's wanting William to do quilts. Well, Jess has to make a jacket. I think that's a good idea. That's a real challenge. I don't know. William's like going, no, no. That's a challenge. Jess is gonna make a jacket. William has to make a thingy. Name the place and time. Jess. Oh, that got her going. Oh, too funny. What is those? What is that Gone with the Wind thing? Something about that. I will accept this challenge or whatever she says. That's Jess's thing. I challenge accepted. Oh, here we go. Oh, this is gonna be good. Wait, like, okay, guys, we need to know when this is taking place. We got to see this challenge thing. This is gonna be good. It's a throwdown. It will be the video of the year. That ain't no kidding. That ain't no kidding. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I have to catch these. I have to catch this stuff. Oh, come on. Come on, come on, come on. I have to catch this. This is... There. That works. Oh, I don't know how to pronounce her name. Zolindria. I'm sorry, I don't know how to pronounce your name. I can type it in the channel, but I don't know how to pronounce it. Rick. I don't know how to promise. I don't know how to. I don't know how to pronounce that. Oh, Dawn. Hey, that works. I can do Dawn. Of course, I can't. I can do Dawn, but I can't pronounce that XY name. X helps if I can see it, but Lindria. Lindria? That is a cool spelling of a name. Don't know what it says, but neither can I. Okay. Well, I guess that's the big thing. Yeah. Yeah. Excellent. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Oh, okay, guys. So when is this challenge thingy? Come on, Jess. When is that challenge thingy? Ah, Lisa! Hi. Lisa. Hi. Oh my gosh. Whoa, come back here. The computer goes away. Hate when that computer does that. It just drops my screen down and I can't see. The original can be East Coast versus West Coast. The making of a coat. Oh my goodness. The channel name can be East Coast versus West Coast. The making of a coat. That's a mouthful. Good grief. Oh, we got... As long as I don't got to repeat what just is typed, because no, it's called making of a coat. There. I'm going to show up with a cactus and a surfboard. I got the cactus. I don't have the surfboard, but I got the cactus. Or is that cacti? I have spiny cactus out there that keeps growing, and it's probably 8 feet now. And one of the limbs, one of the arms fell, and it's on the ground. So this big old cactus, it looks like it's making a loop. And the dogs thought it would be good to jump through the loop. So I was pulling these cactus thorns out of the dog's behind. It's like, seriously, guys? So I had to go cut the cactus off and replant it. Cactus is easy to grow. Oh my goodness. Ew. I'm going to show up with the cat. Goodness. We're gonna have to teach me how to make a coat. Pups don't understand. No, they don't. In mine, as many times as they've been stuck, they'll come in the house and they'll have them in their nose. And they're big, the thorns are like 3 inches long. They're huge and they're white. Or they go play with the aloe vera and they come and they break the aloe vera off and it gets stuck on them. They come in the house and they got aloe vera stuck in their mouth. It's like, seriously? And these are the ones with big, huge thorns on them. It's like, you guys, leave the aloe vera alone. I mean, it's fine because it's not going to hurt them by eating it, but they just get the thorns. To make a coat. Oh, no, dogs are, I don't know. I haven't decided if dogs are worse or human kids, huh, Jess? I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Yeah. Oh my gosh, this is cool. So we got a challenge. Mine hit his head on the water bottle. And he looked at me like, why didn't I know? They do that. I have, when my white Shar-Pei, he's the one that was, I mean, they were all abused, but he's the one that had a cut on his head. We got him when they were 3 weeks old. Well, he's not all there. When he runs, he doesn't watch in front of him. He runs and watches what's coming behind him, and he runs into the side of the house all the time. It's like, you need to walk forward. And he does. He walks and watches behind him. Even when he walks, he watches behind him. He's also the one that's never figured out how to drink out of water. He puts his whole face in the water and blows bubbles. And then he starts choking. It's like, you're going to drown yourself. He has a pool outside, and he'll get in the pool, and he'll put his face underwater, and you'll start seeing blowing bubbles. It's like, are you trying to commit suicide, dog? Get out of the pool. I don't know why he does that. He puts his nose underwater and blows bubbles. I guess it's, give him a rear. Oh, I thought about it. He's also the same. He's over here sleeping. He's also the one that, he has to wear a coat. I make him fleece coats. If you take his coat away, he goes in the corner and starts shivering like a little chihuahua. He starts shivering like that. It's like, dog, it's 90 degrees. Why do you need a fleece coat on? And I think it's security because it fits his body. And I think it's security. But Shar-Peis they don't have hair. They don't shed. I mean, you can look through them and you can see through his skin. Their hair is different. It's real super fine and short. And you can't really brush them because they have no hair. They're like, not a hairless dog, which you can have one, William. I don't want one. He thinks he's naked. Yes, he does. Yes. And you tell him, come here, I got to go wash your coat. He will hunch his legs like this under his body, and he'll curl up like this, and you can't get him to move. And because I'm afraid if I grab a hold of his leg and try to pull, it will break his leg. That's how tight he's holding. And yeah, well, because he was so abused by those people. We've had him for 3 years now, and up until about a year ago, he wouldn't even walk like upright. He would walk cowered, and you go to clip his nails, and it was like fighting an elephant. He was so strong, and he's not a big Shar-Pei. He's small. He only weighs, I think, 45 pounds, but he's extremely strong. And you had to wrestle him just to clip his nails. It was bad. And now I can pick his feet up. He'll let me clip his nails, and then because I had to start it by teaching him sign language, and I taught him, instead of calling his name to come here, I just tell him Putsy Touch. And his name is he's registered, and his registered name is Acer the Baron, and but I just call him Putsy. And you tell him Putsy Touch, and he'll come right to my hand and put his nose in my hand. But if you tell him talk really loud or get angry, he freaks out, and he starts barking and growling, and yeah, you have to be. And he doesn't like the other dogs and cats fighting. He has William hairless cats. Or no, I don't want no hairless dog. Well, they're not, dogs are not hairless though, because they have hair on their heads and they have hair on their feet. But ooh, oh, I know, and they're such high maintenance because you have to keep them. You have to keep clothes on them, and then you have to put that special lotion, or their skin cracks. And that's a sphinx. And I don't know. No, I want cats with hair. Even though I shouldn't have cats with hair. Ouch. Ouch. They have the ugliest, cutest cat. Yes. I don't know. I don't know. I don't want no hairless cat, because those are hairless. The dog isn't quite hairless because they have it on their face and their feet. I think, yeah, and they also have it on their tail. They just don't have any on their body. And no, ew, I don't want to. No, I don't want to touch that. No. No, I don't want to. I don't. No. I don't want to. No, I wouldn't mind having an alien cat. But can you imagine going in there? But then again, William's got all those 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 statue things, mannequins. Can you imagine that cat being on top of a mannequin, walking in there, and all of a sudden that cat starts moving? Well, it'd be a good way to get rid of all your crickets, William, is to get a cat. They'll get rid of the crickets. Cats eat crickets, I guess. No, mine don't, but that's beside the point. You can you can make the cat wool outfits. Oh no, kid! I can just see it now. A cat with a hoodie, or one of those big hood things. Oh my god! I can just see that. I can see that. Yes, I can see William having one of those Sphinx cats. Jeez. Is that the one that goes with yeah, is that wait. Get over here. All these blocks everywhere. Is that the one that goes with these two? You talking about that one? Because yeah, I did. I downloaded it, but I didn't get it because I have to go get red. I have red, but not. Actually, I could do it out of maroon. You're talking about the one that goes with these. He makes a little. Yeah, because this is February's. Or wait. No, that's January and February, and March came out yesterday, I think. It's in here somewhere. I was gotta go. Hubby is. Thank you, Lisa. Enjoy. Feed me side-eyed. Yeah, I make my Oh yeah, yeah. It came out. Yeah, I got it. It's a heart, and yeah, I got it. I today I downloaded it and I just looked at it. It's like, oh, it's a heart. Yeah. And I haven't put it together yet. I have to go get. I don't have. No, actually, I do. But I want the lighter reds, and I don't have any. All my fabric is, for some reason, dark this time. Um, um, I've made my. Yeah, I make my dogs fleece coats out of fleece, and it's there's I make it because they move a lot, so I make it so that it moves and fleece is moving. It stretches instead of like t-shirts. They don't stretch. Not enough for these dogs. And then what happens is it starts wearing and making a sore under their arm. And so with this fleece, it doesn't do that because it's got massive amounts of give to it. That's why I use it as instead of batting, I use fleece on the blankets. Have fun, Lisa. Thank you. As this is like, oh my goodness, this is cool. I think this is so cool. So when is this jacket thing gonna take place? I gotta see this. This is gonna be good. Who's gonna get finished first? Jess or William? There's the catch. William, I bet you. Well, I don't know. Depends on what stipulations Jess puts on him. Aye. Mine would never get no. Yes, there is, because I'm gonna put that on the jacket. The balls in William's court. So mine was a 2T toddler. Um, oh no, I actually make mine. I don't um like Baron because he's so. I mean, his head is like is he's got a bull mastiff head. It's this big, but you can't make his jacket with that big because when it goes around, he'll just slide right through it, and then it goes his neck. So it's I'm I don't know. I'm a professional prosecutor, William. I don't see how you're not a procrastinator. You just delay until the time is right. And me, I'm not hyper, and I don't use my hands. William calls them floppy hands. That's what he was calling them. I talk with my hands. If I don't have to, that's what I was doing. I was sitting on my hands so I could talking with them, and then I start rocking because I can't handle it. I can't handle it. I can't. That's why I sew because then I don't talk with my hands, or I start sewing and then talking and then I forget what I'm doing. William, not as bad as me. No, no, not as bad as me. No, no, no. And yes, these three fingers do glow in the dark. That's why they're that color. The window, they do glow in the dark. Because I torment my cats with them. Because that's all you see is those. Because that room's dark, and that's all the cats see is those lights. It looks like lights, and they're always trying to get my finger. It's actually kind of funny because they can't figure out how I can move them. Because then they look at me like, "What are those?" And then they hiss at them, and I'm like, "You guys are weird. It's just my fingers." I had a pity who wore a. They don't like. Yeah, and me, I don't have a pattern. I don't. Um, the pattern. I think it's in this little book. Yeah, it's based off their measurements. Yeah, that's That's my pattern. Whoops, let me go this way. That's my pattern. That's Putsy's. That's my pattern. That's how I make theirs. That's the pattern. That's what I use. Um, to make theirs because I just it's 100% based on measurements, and I just don't. Patterns are hard for me. I mean, I did those block of the month thingies from pattern, kind of, sort of. Um, certain things I don't do, like I do certain things like the half square triangles. I make them 4 at a time. I don't do cutting the line, and to me it's no. I make them 4 at a time, and it makes it so much easier because you're just sewing round a block, cutting the block, and you're good to go, and you have 4. Um, you just, if you want them bigger blocks, you just have to make your um, just doing them 2 at a time, and you cut the lines in because I don't have perfect quarter inch. Mine don't come out exact. So if I can go all the way around, it does, and I don't have to. No, it's kind of like the pineapple quilt. There's actually a ruler that cuts that, and I'm like, and the ruler's like, when I went looked, it was like $100 for this ruler to cut this one specific block. Yeah, it's like I'm not paying that much for a ruler. No, there's another way to do it, and I found a way to do it. And it's no, you just have to. The first one you cut is the one that measured, and that's the one that fell on the floor. Um, I think it fell on the floor. No, it didn't. These are the pineapple ones. These things have to be cut a certain way, or they won't work. And there's actually a ruler that cuts them at exactly the perfect angle. But this one, actually, it did. Wow, I'm shocked. This one's actually, I don't see no boo-boos in it. I tried a pity, but yeah, that's a pineapple. And I made 2 different ones, mostly because other than the 4, and the others fell on the floor that looked like that, that's still a pineapple. And my my wall fell. So I gotta it fell the other day, and I gotta put it back up there. It was hooked on the ceiling, and it fell down. It's called. Cat decided to see if they could climb it, and he pulled it down. Are you gonna start doing weekly? I I guess I can. I would just have to think of what to do besides sit here and talk. Well, that's what I do anyway. But that's what I sit here and talk. I actually could. That would yeah. I just have because this wasn't supposed to happen. This was just a I wanted to see if I could do it through YouTube. And I'm like, oh my God, how many times do you see the live doing anything? I know. It's like I can't sew and talk. I could do it with a video, kind of, sorta, but then once in a while I notice I catch myself not saying anything, and I'm like, wait a minute, I'm on a video. Oh no! Cats understand. No, cats don't care. I have 3 of them, and they don't care. They don't care that a dog is 160 pounds, and you walk up to him and you slap the dog on the nose, but then Pine weighs 38 and a half pounds. So, and he has pokey feet. So, the dogs don't mess with him. He kind of just, he chews on their ears, and the dogs let him. And I'm like, and then other times they'll hold his face. And I'm like, please don't crunch down on that cat. and the cat just whack. And I'm like, well, I don't know what to tell you guys. You're on your own. I won't interfere unless I see the heated wrestling matches get too rambunctious. Too rambunctious, and they just. But no, fight between a cat and a dog. If the cat, my cats aren't afraid of dogs, especially that Maine Coon. He doesn't care. He he walks up to the dogs for no reason and then just starts slapping on them, or he'll go hide behind a door and wait till they come around and then run out and just jump on them. It's like, get off of the dog. And he will jump on the dog's back and he won't get off. And the dogs are jumping around. It's like, okay, this is not a rodeo arena, but okay. And I'm like, and I'm laughing so hard. The poor dog is like screeching, running. It's like, if you stop the cat, will get off. So it's like, as I said, who needs to pay for sports on TV? I get to see wrestling arenas in my house. So I'm trying to think. I have to figure out who's live on what days so I don't go over the top of what they're doing. That's what I have to do. And that's hard because they change their times. I think Mona's on during the day. Actually, there's not. Let's see. William's on it, and Jess is, and Tammy is. Those are the three that go off at nighttime, right? I think. Because Sherry does earlier. I don't remember who does. Most people do early mornings. There's not very many people that do nights. We need to find a time that's good for you. I'm don't matter. My time is no big deal. I see and listen to you all. No, that's funny. That's funny. No, I'm just hyper. I'm that way. I just no. Mine has a lot to do with, especially because I'm hyper, and as most of you know, I don't see. I'm actually blind. Um, so, what I'm actually laughing at is I had to take that Bluetooth out of my ear because the computer was reading the screen, and it sees emojis, and it spells out. It'll say like guy with a mustache smiling, and I'm like, what are you talking about, guy with a mustache? And it's referring to like one of the emojis, and then it'll see. A lot of times it'll read everything together, and I'm like, do what? And it'll sound like a chipmunk talking, really fast, like you put on a vinyl record on high speed, and that's what it sounds like. It's like, I can't do this. I can't understand what it's saying. So it's like, so I have to no, because my computer monitor is a 55-inch monitor. It's big, so it's like I can see it. What I have trouble with is the phone, and I've been trying to figure out how to do the dual camera thing, and I still haven't figured it out. I'm like, no, I can't figure it out. I have like 5 cameras, and I can't figure out how to get them all together on the same thing. I can't, but I will. I'll figure it out. I figured this out. So yes, so Terry, it's there. I have a hard time with directions. I have to be able to do it myself because I've listened to thousands of hours of YouTube videos. It's like, well, this doesn't make any sense. Um, um, yeah, Sherry, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go look and see. if I can figure out, I have to go through all the normal channels to and see, okay, and write down who's live, and hopefully nobody changes on me, and so I don't overlap anybody, because that's I don't want to go there. That's what took me so long to go live. It's like, and today it was just a simple thing of, um, but not early, maybe Friday at 10 or 11. That's fine. I don't, yeah, time for me doesn't, I mean, my videos usually, when I do the videos, I'm usually doing them like at 1 o'clock in the morning, Arizona time. So whatever time that is, that's what I'm usually. But what I have noticed, there's not many people that do live on Mondays. And I was like, why? What is Mondays? I watched, and it's like, why isn't anybody doing live on Mondays? And I'm like, they do them on Fridays, Thursdays, but Mondays. It's like, I don't get it. And it's like 10 or 11. I could do that. I could do that. There's a Google sheet. I've seen the Google sheet. Um, no, between 10 and 11, there's nobody on. Nobody. Because I checked, and like, okay, you got, I don't remember her name. I think her name is Leanna. She does it super early in the morning. Um, like 2 in the morning. Um, and then right after her is somebody else, and then there's this big, huge delay, and then all of a sudden everybody starts. Um, I have that sheet, but some of the channels are not on it. Some of them are not on there, and then they switch, and it's like, wait a minute, I thought this was live. No, it's not, and they got switched. I have it. I have the Excel of it. Um, so I'll have to look at it and then go look and see when the live ones, and because like this live wasn't even scheduled. Um, just do it. I just do it. That's a Mountain Dew thing. Just do it. Yeah, that wasn't that Mountain Dew. Just do it. Um, and it's because, like I said, this one wasn't scheduled. I wasn't even. I'm like, wow. I'm working on. Oh, okay, Jess. Okay, cool. I mean, I started. Yes, Sherry, that's it. I just couldn't remember her name as Leanna, but I couldn't. I have trouble with remembering names of channels. Um, and tailoring to the people. Yeah, I mean, I wrote down, like when I did that one, I wrote down all the channels that I watched, and I went back and going, oh, that's nice that I wrote them down. Now I can't read what I wrote. So I'm going to have to type them. Yeah, I wrote them all in a book. And okay, you do live here, you do live here. And I'm like, um, well, I decided Tuesdays. Yeah, I remember you saying Tuesdays, and I wrote that. Hopefully, that's why it irritates me when YouTube doesn't notify me. And I go look, and I'm like an hour late for this thing. And yeah. Did it work for you? Yes. That'll work. I have to, yes. Now I just have to figure out. I know I can schedule them, but I just have to figure out scheduling. I don't want to do them too early in the day, because then some people won't be able to be. Oh, yeah. I know. I'll do mine at midnight. There's nobody on there. Oh wait, William would be, because he's worse than me. Yes, replay exactly. No, I was just actually playing, and it's like, you know what? I'm gonna see what this YouTube live is, and I actually didn't expect it to be live. And I had my hubby in here. I said, go type in the channel. And he goes, yes, it works. And all of a sudden, here comes people. I'm like, ah. Yeah, some of this stuff on Sean's thing is, it's the times are changed. Like Mona sometimes has to change hers. And so it's like, so this thing isn't, it's like, well, I can't, yeah. Because I was going off like, where's the live? It's not here. I'm like, okay. Just can't watch everyone. No, Joyce, I can't. No, no, it would be impossible. Half the time I'm on one and the other one starts, so I got two lives going on. It sounds really interesting. Two lives going on in the background. I'm like, ah. And then once in a while I forget I'm signed into one and I'll be doing something and somebody will start talking. Yeah, Tammy does. Yes. I just don't always remember when Tammy does. I know Tammy, William, and Jess have that 3 thing they do all the time. I just don't remember who's first. William's always William takes up the conclusion, but it's their triple threat or whatever they. I think that's on Sundays though. But it's cool. You go from one to one to one, but it's cool. It's different. Yeah, trouble. Yeah, whatever that's called. Uh-oh. Why did that message, why did that stop spamming? Oh, I got to fix that. I don't know how to fix that. I have to go into Nightbot and fix it. I don't know how to stop that. Sorry, Zaza. I don't stop spamming. Get the most views on replay. Yeah, you do. Sorry, Zaza. Yeah, Tasha does Thursdays. Yeah, yeah. It's okay. It's like, oh, it's like, good grief. Then again, I didn't realize, I knew I had set up Nightbot. It was playing in it, but I didn't realize it would actually activate. I had no clue. You are out of control. Oh my gosh. That's funny. Sorry. Excuse me. Ah. You're wild, Zaza's wild. That's funny. That's just too funny. Ah. Let me see this. I got it. Okay, here we go. There we go. Now, did I have to catch him? Hey, it did it! Oh, yes. I didn't miss it that time. I did that one and I booted somebody off doing that. Nobody puts a baby in the corner. Oh, I love that movie, Dirty Dancing. Oh my God. When Dirty Dancing came out, when it very first came out, that was when I went, yes, I want to do that. And I started doing dancing, and then I took lessons and I actually started teaching. I used to, when I lived in Oregon, I taught 6 days a week. And it was funny. I taught, one of the places I taught was in a nursing home, in a senior citizen community center thing. And I'm like, guys, I need to, be careful. This one old man, this old guy, not old man, he was 98 years old. And he did not want to learn dancing to Western music. I'm like, okay. He wanted to learn the dance that went with the watermelon crawl, but he wanted me to bring music from AC/DC. And I'm like, okay, I have to work this up. He says, no, we're just going to do the dance and you'll see. This 95-year-old guy was up doing the watermelon crawl to AC/DC. And I'm like going, are you going to break your legs or limbs? And yes, exactly, Terry. He was just, and I'm like, wait a minute, dude. You came in wearing two canes. He says, no, the canes are so I can dance. And I'm like, you're going to break your hip. No, he was the sweetest guy. He just, because he was old, he was a widower. Nobody would go dancing with him because he was too old. So he would come to the community center because he could do dancing to acid rock or, but his favorite was AC/DC, and he loved Ozzy. And I'm like, well, we can do the two-step to Ozzy. More power to you. I don't care. And yeah, he was a really nice guy. He really was. And then it got him introduced, and then some of the other ladies started going with him to do dancing, and because he realized, well, he's not going to break it. It's yeah, that's funny. It's. I hope I'm like that at 95. Yeah, right. Come on, I want to go in a wheelchair. We're going to go dancing in a wheelchair. Okay, Jess, thank you. I'll end up in a timeout. Zaza. Jess, again, thank you. Thank you for coming. Oh, this is great. And the next new challenge, yep. This is going to be good. I can't wait to see that. It's going to be good. Yeah. That means I have to do a jacket. I don't want to. Oh my gosh. Oh, jeez. I can't believe I've been on here an hour and a half. Holy cow. Holy cow. So I have to figure out when to do this time when it doesn't overlap anybody else's. Because this actually worked. I am so shocked. Shocked. Oh my gosh. You guys have been so terrific. I'm amazed. I'm like, wow. So I have to figure out how to do it oh man. So I don't understand if YouTube allows the chat, why don't more people just use YouTube? I don't get that part. I hope I'm related to that. I don't know. He was the sweetest guy. He just was very polite to all the females, and he'd go up to him and he goes, "Can I have this dance?" And I'm like, and these ladies would like be standoffish. So I was like, "I'll dance with you," and he would get up there, and he was good. And he never would admit, but I asked him, "Did you do ballroom dancing professionally?" And he would just said, "We will never know." And I'm like going, what? He would not tell me his stage name. He refused. But I know from the way he did it, he was a professional ballroom dancer. There was no doubt what he did. He was good at it. Like that, actually he reminded me of, America's Got Talent, when that lady that was like 80 or 90 and she came on stage and she was doing real slow and Simon hit the buzzer and then all of a sudden she starts doing the salsa, and that's what he was like. He'd pretend he was all whatever, and then all of a sudden just, oh yeah, that's exactly what that guy was like. He was one heck of a dancer. He was good. Tuesdays or at 5 or 6. I'm gonna take a jean jacket and make it over. Yep. I'm gonna take that other jacket. Oh yes, I'm gonna do that. You can only invite Oh, see, I didn't look at that. Like I said, this wasn't planned. This was not planned. Um, I think because I was looking, and I think YouTube Premium. If you're on the premium one, I think it allows you 10. More than Streamlabs. Yeah, because I have Zoom too. I have all of those things, and I'm like, which one do I want to use? Um, um, oh yeah, make sure you hit thumbs up, guys. I don't see a thumb. I see smiley faces, so I don't I don't know where that's at. Oh, I don't know. Add emojis. I don't know where the thumbs up is on here. Um, Danielle is doing a pop up. Um, if you pay for Zoom, yeah. See, I pay for Zoom. I figure if I'm going to do this, I might as well because, like I said, I have Streamyard, Streamlabs, Zoom, um, and then YouTube, and um, I need to watch Donna. Thanks, Sherry. It's like it's Sherry. When she did that one, I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna because right after you did your live, I went and it's like, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this, or I never will. It's like no, I just kept putting it off. It's like, you know what? Sherry's on there. She did it. I can do it. It's like, I seen that clock and I went, oh, I'm gonna do this. Later, Sherry. Thank you. Um, we've been on here for 2 hours, and I think we'll wrap it up if I can figure out how to get this stream. Um, but again, I want to thank you. Oh, this has just been like you don't even know how excited my grandparents would West Coast swing. Right, I taught East Coast, West Coast, line dancing, and I also did square dancing, and then we went to several like the fairgrounds and did presentations. It was my oldest daughter was 3 years old when she started square dancing, and she and that particular club in Oregon, she was the youngest square dancer to ever have completed plus dancing, and she was also a line dancer, and she would do squares, and she was little. She was little tiny, and so the guys when they would do squares, they would just pick her up and swing her around, and she would go woo. It was quite fun. They had fun dancing with her because she was so small that they couldn't really hold her hand, so they would just pick her up, and she learned um, what's called round dancing from watching people, and she would follow them on the floor, and she would watch them, just right there glued to them, and they never stepped on her, but she was glued to them. She would watch every move they made, and that's how she learned how to dance. It was quite cool. But I'm going to get off of here, and I want to thank every single person for coming. This is so amazing. I can't believe we've been on here for 2 hours. Holy Toledo. You guys are you guys are just so amazing. I can't even tell you how excited this is. This for me is super exciting. Gonna figure this out, and then I will actually schedule these. So this is gonna be cool. And then if no, I'm not having a spaz. I'm just excited. This is so exciting. But again, thank you everyone. And I gotta go hang my design wall back up. It fell down. It fell down. I think it came out of it. Oh, yeah, the little hook came down. But again, thank you everyone. I appreciate you coming. I really do. So I will see you all on the live chats. Talk to you later. Bye.
Yes.